Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Venice Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, May 19th. You'll be interested to know. 64 years ago, today in 1962, Marilyn Monroe sang Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy in a sultry, intimate performance that captivated the nation. That moment became an enduring cultural milestone, cementing her status as a screen icon and shaping public perceptions of celebrity and charisma. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning, it's looking clean with waves at 1 to 2 feet. Conditions stay clean until about noon, when they shift to fair. By 1 p.m., expect choppy conditions as the wind picks up to 9 miles per hour. Winds are currently onshore at 1 mile per hour, increasing slightly as the day goes on. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a -1 foot low tide when the southwest swell is 1 foot at 15 seconds and the onshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first low tide on Tuesday will be -1.5 foot at 6:30 a.m., followed by a 3.5 foot high tide at 1:15. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 63 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions begin with clean waves around 1 to 2 feet, ideal for beginners on Wednesday. Thursday sees consistent 2-foot waves, but choppy conditions develop by midday. Friday maintains 2+ foot surf with clean mornings, though choppy conditions return in the afternoon, making early sessions the best time to paddle out. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 60 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:51 and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:48. It looks like we're in for a sunny day with temperatures reaching near 73 and a light south-southwest breeze around 12 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 75. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 59 and a light south wind around 8 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather, Wednesday will be partly sunny with a high near 73 and a south wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, with patchy fog developing after 5 p.m. and lingering into the night. Thursday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then turns mostly sunny with a high near 72. And the weekend stays mostly sunny with highs falling to the mid-60s and nights in the high 50s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Kars4Kids ads have been permanently banned in California due to violations of the state's false advertising law and unfair competition law, according to a ruling by Orange County Superior Court Judge Gassia Apkarian on May 8th. The case, brought by Bruce Puterbaugh, revealed that donations made under the impression of aiding local children actually supported a New Jersey-based organization, Wora Incorporated, which directs over 60% of its funds to various projects unrelated to young children. Kars4Kids must now pay Puterbaugh $250 in restitution and adjust its advertising to comply with strict transparency requirements, including disclosing its religious affiliation and financial allocations. Now on to sports. In a thrilling Game 7, Alex Newhook scored at 11 minutes and 22 seconds of overtime, leading the visiting Montreal Canadiens to a 3-2 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. The Canadians will face the Carolina Hurricanes in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals on Thursday in Raleigh, North Carolina. In women's hockey news, the Professional Women's Hockey League will expand to San Jose, California, as its 12th franchise, starting play in the 2026-27 season. Meanwhile, Minnesota Wild goaltender Philip Gustafsson will undergo hip surgery, with his recovery timeline uncertain for training camp. In local sports, the Dodgers are looking to bounce back tonight at Petco Park after dropping yesterday's opener 1-0 in a pitching duel. Yoshinobu Yamamoto took the loss despite a solid outing, while the Padres' Michael King was even sharper. Shohei Ohtani went 2 for 3, but couldn't find the gap as LA managed just 4 hits. Tonight's game 2 sends Emmett Sheehan to the mound opposite Griffin Canning, with first pitch at 6:40. The boys in blue sit at 29-19 on the season after sweeping the Angels last week. They're 5-5 over their last 10, so they're still finding their rhythm mid-May. A division road loss stings, but there's plenty of baseball left. If the Dodgers can get to Canning early and work the count, they've got a real shot to even this series before heading home. Meanwhile, the Lakers face major off-season uncertainty with LeBron James, now a free agent for the first time in 8 years, following their second-round exit. The expectation is he'll play another season, but the decision isn't coming easy. League sources say James is genuinely unsure about continuing. The franchise doesn't want to lose him. He averaged 20.9 points, 7.2 assists, and 6.1 rebounds per game this season, but they're not willing to pay $50 million annually. A Lakers reunion remains most likely, but the price tag conversation is messy. In top news, the jury has thrown out Elon Musk's lawsuit against OpenAI, which is the maker of ChatGPT, after a federal judge in California found he exceeded the statute of limitations. Musk had claimed that OpenAI betrayed its original mission of developing artificial intelligence for the good of humanity when it added a for-profit arm. OpenAI's co-founders, including Sam Altman, argued Musk was aware of these plans. In response to the verdict, Musk called it a terrible precedent and vowed to appeal. The trial revealed contentious details about the company's operations and leadership, highlighting the complexities of the artificial intelligence landscape. In business news, Berkshire Hathaway's revamp of its portfolio sent certain stocks higher on Monday, as investors parsed the company's latest bets and exits disclosed in the conglomerate's quarterly filings. The Omaha-based conglomerate revealed its quarter-end equity holdings in a regulatory filing on Friday, providing one of the first looks at the portfolio under new Chief Executive Officer Greg Abel. One significant move was a new stake in Delta Airlines, with Berkshire purchasing 39.8 million shares, valued at $2.6 billion at the end of March. Delta shares jumped more than 3% at one point on Monday. Berkshire also initiated a position in Macy's last quarter, with shares climbing over 1%. The conglomerate increased its position in Alphabet, making it the 7th largest holding. Berkshire sold numerous stocks last quarter, including Amazon and MasterCard. Abel continues to consult with Warren Buffett on investment decisions. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $77,000. Ethereum is up 1% to just over $2,000. And XRP is unchanged at $1.38. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Scientists found stardust trapped in Antarctic ice. This dust can penetrate the shielding of the solar system and end up on Earth. Researchers discovered radioactive stardust remnants from supernovas in ice, serving as clues to our solar system's history. They found a radioactive iron isotope known as iron-60 in the ice. Lead author Dominic Cole stated they traced its origin to the local interstellar cloud. The team analyzed 300 kilograms of ice samples, dating back 40,000 to 80,000 years. They discovered less iron-60 in older samples, suggesting less interstellar dust reached Earth during that time. This suggests a link between these clouds and a nearby stellar explosion. And in entertainment news, this underseen 7-part psychological thriller is your next Netflix weekend binge. Miniseries are perfect for psychological thrillers, as they tell twisty stories across several episodes, culminating in shocking endings. One highly binge-worthy series is Netflix's severely underrated Echoes, which is a true nail-biter from start to finish. Echoes follows adult twins, Lainey and Gina McCleary, who switch places every year on their birthday. When Gina goes missing, Lenny investigates under the guise of her sister, unearthing complicated family secrets. Echoes is a mind-bending series that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats until the end. It is available to stream on Netflix. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American sports journalist and author, Howard Cosell. And he said, "Sports is human life in microcosm, reflecting the passion, struggle, and triumph that define our existence." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings Venice Beach.